Right, lads, and welcome to On The Bench LFC. How are we all today? How are all my legends? By now, we know if you're a subscriber to On The Bench LFC, that makes you a legend. So, yeah, hope you're all having a good day. It's going to be one of them videos where you can probably tell from the thumbnail and the title. It's going to be about Philippe Coutinho to Barcelona in January. Loads and loads of media speculation today. There has been since last transfer window, and it will continue even more up until January. But I will talk a little bit about what my views are on it. I'll read out something that I've seen, which is apparently a statement from Coutinho. And then I'll jump to the comments to get some of your guys' views towards the end. So I hope that's okay. That's kind of what we do on these ones, isn't it? But yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to all the new subscribers on the channel. All the past subscribers that have been subscribing and supporting to my channel for a long time now. Yeah, massive thank you guys. Seriously, your support is absolutely top drawer, and I absolutely can't tell you how much it means to me, guys. Seriously, this is why I do the videos every day, isn't it? Yeah, I've had my ears lowered, guys. Look, looking a bit smarter, eh? Beard's a little bit trimmer, you know. Yeah, I hadn't had time up until now to get to the barbers and get myself sorted out, but I did it today. So yeah, looking a little bit fresh, guys. It takes 10 years off us. Right, anyway, I'll see you guys all joining me. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm going to get started with the Philippe Coutinho thing. So, obviously, with all the reports fluttering around the media as always about Philippe Coutinho, interestingly, you can actually see this for yourself on Sky Sports. But I saw this first somewhere else, and I was made aware of it by my brother. I was speaking to my brother, and he said, "Oh, Coutinho's paid me off today," and I was like, "Why?" And then he told me, and yeah, so I found this snippet, which I will read out to you on this video, and then I'll talk about what I think about it. So if we go to it. Basically, from what I can see, this was apparently said after the game last night, which 7-0 to Liverpool. Coutinho with a man-of-match performance, 3 goals for him. Everyone was happy with Coutinho last night, and then if this is true, it's going to really turn a few people's heads. But, you know, so in speech marks, so we know I like quotes. I always look for quotes, guys. I look for this to see what I believe is true and false. So this reads, "I am at Liverpool and I always do my best when I have the opportunity to play, respecting the jersey and the supporters," said Coutinho, who has scored 9 goals in 13 appearances this season. He says, "I do not know how the future is going to be. What will happen in January? We will know it in January. I do not know if there will be an offer. Last summer there was a job offer in the same way that happens with any employee, and I was interested in it. Since I stayed, I have played with will and desire. Of course, a lot happened in the summer, but my will is always to play and do best wherever I am. That has not changed. I am at Liverpool. We have a lot of games and I tried to do my best to help. It was a special night due to the result and because I had the armband in such an important game playing for a club like Liverpool. For sure, this is my most important hat-trick in the Champions League. It was my first one. I scored 1 for Brazil, but this was more important." So for me, guys, right, this is what Sky Sports have written up. And this is the other things. Well, there's a clip. In case you haven't seen it, there's a clip where Jamie Carragher and Philippe Coutinho are standing. And there's some reporter, I don't know what his name is or whatever. I don't know whether he's a well-respected one or not. But I thought he'd come across like a bit of a dickhead. I'm not going to lie. Jamie Carragher's phone went off during the interview. And this is where the crack come about, where he went, "It's probably Barcelona calling." And yeah, it seemed really awkward in that. And Jamie Carragher was like, "He's not going anywhere." So it kind of was all rushed, but then I've read this now today and I'm thinking, if they're trying to say that this is what was said during that interview, then it wasn't, because I've seen that footage and it wasn't said like that at all. Like, it was kind of, there was a few mumbles going on. For me, I wasn't too happy because I feel like what Coutinho should be doing is going, "I'm a Liverpool player, end of, I don't want to talk about anything else. I play for Liverpool Football Club, you know, I'm happy." That's what I would like to see. Yes, we are aware that Barcelona wanted him in the last transfer window. They're not denying that. So what I want to do in this video, guys, is say to anyone that is umming and ahhing over this, like your views, my views, we get together over it all. But what I want to say is we need to look at the facts and we need to look at what we do know. So fact 1, Exhibit A, yeah, Philippe Coutinho, Barcelona wanted in the last transfer window. We know that's true. We know Coutinho spoke about it. Barcelona spoke about it. You know, Liverpool didn't really speak about it as such, but what they did say was they come out and said he's not for sale or whatever. I think everyone knows by now that Barcelona tried to test Liverpool on signing Philippe Coutinho. So we know that. So that's one of your facts there, right? We know that is true. Then, if you're looking at the fee that was apparently said, reports today are saying around 118 million mark was what Barcelona come in for to try and test the waters. That was the final offer that they give to Liverpool. There's been other rumours saying around 130 to 150 million. Then there was rumours, wasn't there, guys, that said that Liverpool had basically contacted Barcelona and said, you stump up, I think it was around 200 million euros and he's yours, which we don't know how true that is. And also, there's been a few people say, which my brother's one of them that believes this as well, that Barcelona didn't go any higher than around the 80, 85 million mark. So, you know, that's in pound, that is, guys. That's not euro. So, for me personally, I think that Barcelona definitely did come in with a couple of offers to Liverpool, but I think they were shut down really quick. The rumours were that Liverpool, within 10, 15 minutes, whatever it was, in the last transfer window, outright replied to Barcelona saying, do one. Do you know what I mean? He's not for sale, which I was very happy with. I felt for too long that players had more power than the teams. There was a lot said about that in the last transfer window, that too many players these days have the power in these situations. But what you did see was with the Coutinho situation, he didn't leave Liverpool. Liverpool stayed strong on him. Sanchez wanted to leave Arsenal, didn't get a move away. You know, there was other players. Mahrez didn't end up leaving Leicester. I don't know the facts on all the others, mainly as much as what I do with Coutinho. But what I do know is it looked like some of the teams were starting to say, you know, you play for us, you've got a contract, you're going to fulfil it. Coutinho's in a contract until 2022. I think it's still 2022. We've actually got him in a contract until, and there's no buyout clause in it, which is why Liverpool could stand so firm, you know. Still got a few years on a contract, and with no buyout clause, that puts Liverpool in a really strong position, which is why I want to say that I don't think he's going anywhere in January. But this is where there's a lot of rumours saying that he will go in January because of what's been said now from Coutinho, what they're putting out, what I've just read out, the interview and all that. Like, everyone's jumping all over it. It's big clickbait, guys. Coutinho to Barcelona is massive clickbait. You know, I've done a video on it today because, of course, I need to talk about it because you guys are going to be wanting to know what's the update with it all. Is it true? Is it not? I've already had messages about it, so I will do this one so that I can literally tell you what my views are on it. Anyway, getting back to the Coutinho thing, right? The only thing that I can possibly think is that if we are going to be going in for Virgil in January, it's going to cost us a lot of money. Maybe FSG have said that to get Virgil in, if Klopp really wants Virgil, then we need to sell Coutinho to fund some of the signings that we need. We know by now that FSG aren't pumping a lot of money into the club. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case, that Liverpool aren't going to be signing big players like Virgil or whatever, unless Coutinho is definitely going, unless they know they've got that money coming back in, or unless he goes first. And then that, what I'm going to wait and do, guys, as soon as January kicks in, I'm going to see whether Virgil signs really quick. If we don't see Virgil signing really quick, but we know that we're still linked with him or whatever, then I would start to think, okay, maybe Coutinho is going to leave in January, and that's why Virgil's not got over the line yet. But yeah, there's so many conflicting reports with this one, you know. Jurgen Klopp, the other day, there was an interview where a lot of people latched onto this as well, saying that Jurgen Klopp basically said he can't say whether Coutinho will still be a Liverpool player come January. But that was twisted, because I saw that interview and basically, well, I read it, I didn't watch it, but I read it, and basically what Klopp actually did was he said that he doesn't think about these things, like from day to day, he doesn't think about it. So he can't say whether Coutinho or whatever will be a Liverpool player in January or whether he won't be or what. He just doesn't think about it. What he thinks about is the next game, which I believe he was probably thinking about the Champions League game. Spartak, which obviously 7-0, guys, 7-0. So yeah, obviously, to me, Klopp isn't denying any reports, but he's also not saying he can't give an answer on it. Of course he can't give an answer on it, but that doesn't mean that Klopp's saying that he probably will go over. But I saw so many things online jump all over that, you know. Then you got people saying about Coutinho as well, that Liverpool promised Coutinho, Coutinho made Liverpool promise that he could leave in January and go to Barcelona. What I will say to people that are saying that is, where is the evidence of that? Show me the evidence for anything. This is why I'm saying that I still am standing firm that he won't go anywhere in January. If he does leave, it'll be in the summer. Right. He's tied down in the Champions League for one. Liverpool have got him in the Champions League now, right? We just got in the final 16, didn't we? So everything's looking up, you know. That's good for us. That will be good. to try and keep players like Coutinho at our team, because we can still promise Champions League football, which, you know, he's tied anyway to Liverpool, so it doesn't matter. But this is why we need to finish top 4 as well this year, is because we need to keep our best players and to get good players in. We need to be promising players Champions League football each year. But, yeah, on the other hand as well, Klopp made him captain for that game yesterday, guys. For me, this is a sign that it's a bit of a sign of respect, right? To get the captain's armband for Liverpool, yes, Coutinho warrants it. I thought he was fantastic as our captain yesterday. He does often pull the strings in the team. You know, Liverpool players do like to give him the ball to make things happen. So they do look up to him. You can see that when they talk about him. They all talk how good of a player he is, how quality he is in training. So, yes, that is good. But for Klopp to give someone the captain's armband when so-called they don't get on and they had a fallout after the last transfer window, to make him captain when he's been promised that he's leaving in January doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you give a player, it doesn't matter how good of the player is, why would you give a player the armband when he could have given someone else the armband in that team that will still be here after January? Do you see my logic in that, guys? This is why I'm saying what I am with it. So what I'm trying to do is look at the evidence that's in front of me. The rumours about Coutinho and Klopp falling out. I haven't seen any footage of them two having arguments. I haven't seen any bad blood between them. Yes, there was probably a little bit of bad blood in the sense that if Klopp was one of the ones that went, you're not going anywhere, you know, that would have upset Coutinho. But on the other hand, you know, too right. He's got a contract at Liverpool. If our manager doesn't want to let him go, that's down to Klopp, isn't it? And that's down to Liverpool. So for me, I don't believe that there was a massive fallout between them two. I don't believe that Liverpool promised Coutinho that he could go anywhere in January, which is a lot that's going around today as well. I just don't believe it, guys, because until I see something with evidence, I'm not going to report it and I'm not going to say that I believe it, because that's how I am in general, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I want to say to any of you that are subscribers on my channel. Like I said to you, I won't bullshit you. I won't give you any fake news or whatever. I've got to cover things like this. I'll try not to do clickbait things, but obviously people might see this as that, but I've got to do a video on it because people are already messaging me asking me whether it's true or not. So instead of just commenting to 300 comments in a day, I might as well just do this video and answer all your questions, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you're looking at it in a logically, then to me, I think that there's not much truth in Liverpool promising Coutinho to go in January. I think that he still will be a player come January. What I am going to say is, like I said, if we are desperate, which we pretty much are, that we need a centre-back, maybe a holding midfielder. There's talk about a goalkeeper in January because of the unrest and that, but I don't think the goalkeeper situation will be sorted out in January. I think that would be the summer as well. I do believe that if FSG have sat down with Klopp and said, you know, if you want to get Virgil and that, and he's going to cost us a lot, Barcelona want to give us this amount of money for Coutinho. Yes, we respect your views that you wanted to keep hold of him and that, but if you're going to want these players, then we need to sell Coutinho, which I don't know why a club as big as Liverpool and how much money they earn from matches, from shirt sales, from TV rights to God knows, the list is massive, guys. Liverpool Football Club should be rolling in it, you know what I mean? I don't know why we would have to sell players to fund players, but for too many years now, that seems to be the case, doesn't it? If you just look at my video that I did on the channel a few months ago, for any of the new subscribers, if you're interested in seeing my views on FSG and how it's changed over time, go on the channel and look at the one where I'm talking about FSG and the facts and that. The net spend since FSG have been in hasn't looked great. It's not that brilliant at all, which, you know, again, that's more evidence which backs why I'm saying that the only reason I think Liverpool will sell Coutinho is to fund Virgil and that. So that's my only concern, that come January, Klopp really wants that centre-back because we need it, and a couple of other players to really make us push on, which means we could see Coutinho go the other way if Barcelona are willing to stump up the money. But I do think that he's going to cost a hell of a lot of money. That hat-trick even last night will put up his money. There was even jokes, I watched some of the post-match analysis and that, and there was jokes about that hat-trick's probably added another 20 million to his price, to his price tag. Do you know what I mean? Especially in January. So yeah, on a serious note, guys, before you panic or you're jumping in there going Coutinho's an idiot and that, I still reading that statement that I read out to you on Sky Sports. It looked like they was trying to suggest that that was in the interview, which you can find that interview, the video footage of it, with Jamie Carragher, Philippe Coutinho, and whoever the bloke was that was asking them the questions and that. you can find out for yourself. And then listen carefully, guys, because for me, I definitely didn't hear how Sky Sports and that put it out in a statement. Coutinho did come out before and said that he's a Liverpool player and all this, so maybe they're taking a bit from that. But I don't know. I don't know what I think on it fully. What I do know is I'm sticking with what I look at as evidence and facts, and what I can see is, as I say again, if I'm going to bullet point it now, Coutinho and Klopp, I don't think they had a massive fallout. Liverpool, the only reason they will want to sell Coutinho is to fund Virgil and a couple of other players in January. Yes, I think that Barcelona will still come back in for him in January. No, Liverpool didn't promise Coutinho that he could go in January. There's no way. If Coutinho went to Liverpool and basically said, let me go in January, then I don't think he would have played in the Champions League, guys. I think it would have been, oh, Coutinho's carrying a knock, Coutinho's ill. You know, we've seen it a lot before, haven't we? He's got that bad back again, you know, that he had in the last transfer window and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where my mindset is at, guys. I could be wrong. We could get to January and Coutinho could go. Things may come out in the near future. All I'm doing for you guys is telling you what I believe and the facts that I see out there at the moment. I'm not going to say, yes, Coutinho's an absolute knobhead. A lot of people have literally messaged me today saying how upset they are with a statement from Coutinho. So, you know, people do believe it. I do generally look for the quotations and the speech marks, which is what Sky Sports have put out. But, you know, from what I see, even from that, guys, he's only saying that, yes, there was an opportunity, which is basically Barcelona. But that happens in every aspect, every job in the world. You know, if you're working for a company, but you could get a pay rise or go and work for a bigger company or whatever, you might get a company car thrown in or something, you know, like anything, guys, then it may interest you, which is all Coutinho was basically saying. But what he did say was he's committed to Liverpool. He doesn't know what January will bring, but, you know, no one's going to rule out anything at the moment, guys. Coutinho won't rule it out. His agent will be putting out stories and will be leaking things to the media because guess what? That creates a lot of media talk. That is money. That funds things. That makes the representatives, that makes the agents money. This is why we see all these fake rumours, and this is why all these media outlets are jumping on it as well, because they also profit from clicks. You know, they make a lot of money off you guys clicking on their stories, because you're going to click on it and go, oh no, Coutinho's come out and said that he doesn't know. You know, oh, Klopp's come out and said that he doesn't know whether Coutinho will still be here in January. Like, seriously. You know it, guys. None of us are stupid, are we? We're Liverpool Football Club. We're Liverpool fans. And we are not stupid. Now, I don't want anyone to fall for this trap and the hype that's building up. I did say we're coming up January. We will see a lot start to kick up about Coutinho, about Virgil, the goalkeeper, everything, guys. We will be linked with every player under the sun. What I will say is there are a few players that I think within the next year will leave Liverpool. And there'll be a few players that I think may well come in. But that's for another time, guys. I'll jump to your comments now, see who's in the building, see what you guys got to say quickly, but I can't read them all. I've got to go, so I need to try and keep it quick. But thank you for joining me now, guys. I want to know what you think on what I said. If you're not watching this live or if you've left a comment and I don't get to read it, please feel free, once the video is processed, to leave a comment on the video down in the comment section down below, and I will read it and I will get back to you, because I'm very interested in seeing who out of you guys think that Coutinho is staying or going in January. You know, I just want to get where my subscribers' heads are at. That would be cool if I could get that. Sam's in the building. Ding dong, boys. Welcome, Sam. Hey, Dad, says Michael. Welcome, Michael. Gavin. Oi, oi. Oi, oi, Gavin. How are you, mate? I saw you put something on Facebook earlier, Gavin. Maybe on the one show tonight, guys. I don't know whether he's probably put that further down, but yeah. With what happened last time, Gavin, I know obviously you can't promise it because they let you down, but I want to keep an eye on it, mate. I forgot to say to my missus to make sure it's on record, so I will do that. Yo, man. Yo, Leon. How are you, mate? Been in Paris. I couldn't join live. Wow, man. That's so cool. I've never been to Paris. I would love to go, mate. I'd love to take the missus, you know. So let me know what it's like. I will speak to you more on a live stream where we can sit and have a little chin wag, a little bit laid back and that. Nice cut and jumper, mate. Looking Swansea? I look like Swansea, do I? What are you trying to say? So, oh, thanks, mate. No, I'm only joking. It's winter, so the jumpers are out, you know. I like my jumpers, guys. And, yeah, the hair needed salting. So did the beard a bit, you know. I don't mind having a beard in the winter. It keeps me warm, but, yeah, I look like a bit of a hobo. I'm not going to lie. Not going to happen, Daz. I just can't see us selling him, says Jay Hardy. Yeah, exactly, Jay, mate. Hope you're good, Jay. Thank you for joining me today. Leon says that Coutinho won't go. I don't think. I think Klopp will give him captain to make him stay. This is my views on it, Leon. I did say yesterday that I feel that maybe it's a bit of a tactic and a bit of a ploy from Klopp saying, you know, remember Klopp had said before, that when players want to leave, like big players like Coutinho or whatever, it's his job to say to them, you know, why would you go somewhere when you could be a legend at Liverpool? There was something that fluttered around at the early stage of last transfer window. Maybe this is Klopp saying to Coutinho now, January's coming up, you're an instrumental part of my team. I want you to stay at Liverpool. You know, I know that you want to go to Barcelona. I know they're a big club. Liverpool Football Club are a big club as well. You're playing in the most competitive league in the world. You are one of the most influential players. I can't say some of my words, guys. I stutter on it. Yeah, you're one of the biggest players in the Premier League, and you could literally be a Liverpool legend. You know, which is good. If Liverpool are really intent on seeing him stay, up the contract money. That's what I'd like to see. You know, maybe there'd be a clause put in that, but for a big amount or whatever. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Liverpool need to really make sure they try and keep hold of him. Maybe Klopp saying, "I'll make you captain." You know, I want to show you how big you are to me in my system and that. So wear the captain's armband in such a big game like in the Champions League. It's a big deal, Philippe Coutinho getting captain. So I don't think that's a sign that Coutinho's going in January. Do you? Does it make sense? Sam says, mate, you're getting at least 1,150 subs before Christmas. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm on actually. I ain't even kept track of it. I was happy to get to 1,000 and now I'm like, cool. I got to my 1,000, you know, I'm happy. So... but it's cool, do you know what I mean? Like, if it keeps growing, it's cool. I like to meet all new Liverpool subscribers and that. That's always good. You look smart, Daz, mate. Thank you, Michael, mate. Thank you very much, guys. Not happening, says LSM. Exactly, LSM, exactly. I don't think so either, mate. I'm glad a few of you are agreeing with me because all I've seen today is people and Liverpool fans going, oh my God, Coutinho's an absolute knob and we're going to lose Coutinho in January. You know, like I say, I can't guarantee nothing. I don't know nothing. My main outlook on it, guys, is... no one knows the truth. All these Sky Sports, they don't know the bloody truth. Just because they're Sky Sports, no one knows the truth. The people that know the truth are Coutinho, his agent, and Barcelona and Liverpool. Right now, they're not going to leak about that because whoever leaks it could get in serious trouble and it could stop the move from happening. So that's not going to happen. There's a lot of money and a lot of legal stuff that goes into this, right? So for me, no one knows until it starts happening. Until they're actually sitting at a table, then it might get leaked or whatever because there's not much you can do in a way of hiding that if Coutinho's then going over to Barcelona. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's obvious, isn't it then? But up until January, guys, you can't believe anything you read. All we can do is pick at it and see where the evidence is and see what we can take from it, you know. Gavin says he has a point. No one knows what's going to happen in January. There's nothing in it. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Paul, hello, Daz. Hello, Paul, mate. How are you today? No, I think it's rubbish, Daz. Phil ain't going anywhere. Yeah. Like I say, guys, I do think that it's possible that he goes in the summer. That was my missus. Did you see her? Come on, quick. Come sit here. Come sit here.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on, you got your face on.
I look a mess.
No, come here and say hello to the boys.
No, I just did it.
Come and say hello. You've got to come on and say hello. That's not good enough. Come and say hello. What's your views on Coutinho going? Is he going in January?
Possibly.
I ain't got all day. Come on. Why do women take 2 hours to come out and say? It's like when they put their makeup. Like earlier, wasn't it? I was like, yeah, got to go to town or whatever. I went and got my hair cut and I was like, I'll come and pick you up on the way back, run you into town afterwards. I get back, guess what? Guess who isn't ready? This one. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's not going in January, guys, so don't listen to her. She doesn't know nothing. She works for Sky Sports, trust me. I'm still buzzing. Yes, mate, Barca are trash, 100%. Got to go do homework. Okay, Sam, mate, I will speak to you later. I'll be ending this very soon. Just wanted to get a few of your guys' views. Philippe Coutinho won't go to Barca unless Barca really wants him. The media are full of crap and they love stoking up lies. Yeah, exactly, Paul, exactly. That's simple as that, guys. It's just media speculation. That's all it is. But I had to put out this video because, like I say, I could probably literally say I've had between 8 and 15, 10 and 15 messages today from my subscribers saying, what do you make of it? I'm really upset with Coutinho, you know. So that's why I've done this, guys. My dad thinks Naby Keita is Philippe Coutinho replacement for next season. Mate, your dad is not wrong. I think that could be possible, mate. I really do. I think maybe Liverpool was willing to do that kind of a deal that they did because it's a bit unusual, isn't it, the Naby Keita one. We've never seen that sort of deal done before from what I can remember. So maybe it is. Maybe they promised Coutinho that next summer he might be going. I'm not going to say that wouldn't be true because there could be some truth to that, but not in January, not halfway through the season. He wouldn't be captain. He wouldn't be playing in the Champions League. There'd be clauses that would have been put in there. There would have been a handshake done there, wouldn't there? You know what I mean? Yes, Paul, it's bloody freezing cold over here. Sorry about my bad language. Don't you worry about it, mate. We all let language slip sometimes. I do it all the time, guys. But all I say, when it comes to language, guys, you know, all I say and ask for on my channel is let's try not to be too rude or keep swearing constantly because of some of the kids that tune in. If we could just keep it down as much as possible, then that's good. Do you know what I mean? It is a Liverpool channel. It is a football channel. A lot of us are adults and blokes, so I'm not going to jump all over everyone for swearing and that because it can't be out. I swear sometimes, but all I'm going to try and do is try not to read out the comments that have a lot of bad language and rude things in, unless it's a late night stream, you know. That's down to me then, isn't it, guys? So, Rossi says, what's up, boys? Hope yous are well. Not a chance Coutinho is going in January. Barca are doing good enough in the league and cup tied in the Champions League, and if they were strong enough to hold them off. Yeah, exactly, Rossi. Yep, totally agree, mate. Totally agree. I think Barcelona, I just don't see it happening, guys. I really don't. I could be wrong, though, and if I am wrong, then I'll come on the channel and I'll say, look, I didn't know 100%. All I can do is give you what I think, you know, and some of you guys want to know that. That's why I've done this video. Ferno's in the building as well. We win the Champions League and Coutinho stays. He deserves better than this. SHIT, he deserves trophies. Yeah, well, we're doing better at the moment, aren't we? So hopefully things are looking up, and he does deserve trophies, but Liverpool in general deserve trophies over the years. You look at Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard deserved the Premier League title, but did he go to a team to get that Premier League title? No, he didn't. He stayed at Liverpool. So it's a little bit, it's either way, isn't it? You know what I mean? But yes, quality players deserve to win trophies, but the best of the players and the ones that become legends are those that work hard to win the trophies, not just hop to a club that will win trophies because there's no other team in the league that can match them. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at Pep at Man City. Now, I'm not getting him. He's a fantastic manager. But have you ever seen that bloke? If he went to Swansea in the league or whatever and took them to win the Premier League, like, you know, then I'd say absolute legend. But I will never call him a legend. All the time he jumps around the leagues to the best teams that have all the money, that buy all the top players. It's simple as that for me, guys. That's the way I look at it, you know. Anyone else quick? I've got to literally shut this down in a minute. LSM, maybe Klopp is being cheeky by giving Coutinho the armband so that he will think harder about staying at Liverpool. Yeah, I think so as well, LSM. I like that face as well. I do. I think there's a bit of a tactic there. I think they, maybe because it's coming up January, Klopp has put his arm around Coutinho, had a little whisper in his ear and saying, I'd like you to stay, mate, personally. And maybe this is part of it, you know. So hopefully, guys, hopefully. I wouldn't want to lose Coutinho. Before I finish this, I'm going to give you a question. And then once the video's processed, I want you to all leave your answer on the comment section down below. Not in the chat while it's live, but once it's finished, on the comment section down below. That way, I can go over and get your guys' views on it. But I've got really good questions, so stay tuned for that one. Roy Keane is, you know, he loves getting a rise out of Liverpool fan. Yeah, he does, Paul. Something I've got to say about Roy Keane as well. He come out a little while ago and said, I wouldn't watch Liverpool play football if they played in my back garden. But that's absolute rubbish, mate. Because what are you paid to do? You're paid to talk about teams. And you always have a view on Liverpool. Which means, guess what? You watch Liverpool. So, shut your mouth, you mank scum. Simple as that. And that's what I've got to say on him. Guys, have a watch of the one show tonight. My story is meant to be on it if they haven't changed it again. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I want to have a look, Gavin. What time is it meant to be on? I can't remember. My missus knows what time the one show's on anyway. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I do apologise that I can't always read all of your comments, guys. But as you know, there is a super chat now. If you've got something really important to say, you can donate to the channel, which makes it pop up so I can read it. But I will read your comments if you do comment after the video is processed anyway. So not to worry. Right, I'm at the bottom anyway. Right, so guys, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video for me. It's been a pleasure. I'm grateful for everyone that has joined me on this stream. I always love getting your guys' views and that. Yeah, the outcome of it is, I don't think it's true. I think some of it is, some of it isn't. But when I'm going off the facts, Coutinho stays at Liverpool in January. At the moment, as I see it. The question that I've got for every single one of you legends on this one, remember, once the video's processed, not on the stream, because I won't be able to read it, guys, so you won't get a reply. If we've got the chance of getting Virgil in January, but we have to sell Coutinho, do you do the deal, or do you keep Coutinho, but that means we don't get a centre-back, or we don't get Virgil? Well, we don't get Virgil. Yeah, so to get Virgil in January, Liverpool have to sell Coutinho. Deal or no deal? Put it in the comment section once this video is processed, and I will read your comments and I will reply to you. Take care, guys. I hope you have a wicked rest of your evening. Stay tuned. Keep an eye on the channel, because maybe later I might be able to do a bit of a laid-back stream. Can't promise anything, but I will try. Okay, guys? I've got somewhere to go, but I will try. All right? So, like I say, have a good one, guys. Thank you for joining me as always. I've been on the bench LFC, and you have been a legend. Take it easy, lads. Respect to your shoot. 7-0 Liverpool. Beat Spartak. Every night we play.